let me fix this shit up real quick. Make sure my audio is straight. Hold on. Make sure the stream sounds straight. Let me see. I'm straight. If the stream sounds great. See if the stream sounds great. Stream manager. See if the stream sounds straight. Alright. Hold on, let me open this fucking game. Alright. Hold on. This game is hella loud in my ears. Let me fix this. We don't want this shit too loud. We don't want this shit too loud. Let me get some options, man. Alright, boom. Alright, niggas. Welcome back to another episode. Another installment of Man Rant, you feel me? And y'all niggas see the title, man, like, you know, a nigga got catfished. Okay. You know what, fuck the gameplay. I'm not even finna react to this shit. But yeah, nigga, a young nigga got catfished, bro. Like, you know, it was just one of the ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? So look. Bro, I'm getting distracted with the gameplay. This is kind of, I don't think this is a good idea, but fuck it. Anyways, I gotta make this shit short. So look, I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty down bad. This was pretty recent. I ain't gonna lie, this was like a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no names and nothing, you feel me? I'm not that crazy. I'm not that much of a dickhead, but like, you feel me? It was pretty recent. You feel what I'm saying? So basically, you know, I was on one of them apps, alright? I ain't gonna lie, I was on one of them apps. I'm not gonna say which app, cause fuck y'all niggas. I'm not gonna have, you know, you niggas make fun of me in these comments and shit. But, you know, I was on one of them apps, you know, looking for the house. I was just trying to go crazy. I was trying to look for some, you feel me? I was just trying to get right. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was a moment of weakness. I ain't gonna lie. It was a moment of weakness. I'm a changed man, even though this was pretty recent. But, like, you know, it is what it is. So, basically, found this one shorty, right? We're gonna call her, like, Alexis. I don't know why. We're just gonna call her Alexis, alright? Now, Alexis looked pretty straight. I ain't gonna lie. She looked pretty good on the, you know what I'm saying, on the app or whatever and shit. So I was like, you know, I'm trying to go crazy with Alexis type shit. So I hit her up, you know, and like, she was kind of cool. Like, we were just chopping it up on the app or whatever the fuck. Nigga, you just run me over? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we were just chopping it up whatever on the app and shit, you know, calm shit. You know how this shit go. My real niggas know how this shit go on the, you know, on the apps or whatever. But we were chopping it up, you know, got her Snapchat. Now look, don't make fun of me, but you know, I got her Snap. It was pretty strategic though, cause I didn't want to give her my Instagram, cause Instagram's kind of federal. I didn't want to see her. I don't want to see her followers. I don't want her to see my shit, and I didn't want to give her my number because like, I didn't even know if the bitch was real, like a real person. So, you know, I didn't want to take that risk of giving like a fucking like serial killer my number. So I gave her my Snap and shit. You know, we got to chopping it up on the snaps and shit, sending each other snaps and shit, all that cute shit, you feel me? Now here's the first red flag. Here's the first red flag, my nigga. Every time she would snap me, bro. God damn, I'm master this game. Every time she would snap me, bro, like, she would only, like, she would either send me her face, like, never her body. Well, she only sent me her face, and when she would have like hella makeup on and shit. So there's that. And then when she didn't have makeup on, she would like send me the side of her forehead. on some nut shit. So I was like, well, okay. But I didn't think really nothing of it at the time. I was just trying to get some pussy. Cause you know, a nigga was in them trenches, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga was just trying to get right. And basically, you know, I hopped on the phone with her. We was stopping it up on the phone and shit. Ended up getting her number, you know. And then we just ended up FaceTiming every night. Or not every night, but like basically. You know when you're talking to a girl and you start FaceTiming her hella often and shit. You know how that shit goes. Anyways, so now on the phone with the bitch, she's telling me like a bunch of personal shit. That was the second red flag. Any bitch that tells you like her whole life story on the phone, you even link her yet, cut that bitch off. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the bitch is probably a nut job, bro. No cap. She was telling me that how her parents didn't really fuck with her and how she was living on her own. Mind you, I'm 18 and she's a year younger than me, so she's already living on her own, like in a fucking like building with like residents and shit. Like she's like down bad, or like she's not down bad. I don't want to make her look bad, but like, you know, she was in the trenches. I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, and I'm not one to judge because I'm from the trenches too, but like, you know, it just gets worse from this point on. Y'all see in a little bit. But anyways, so we plan our link, right? And I'm supposed to see the bitch on like a Friday, and we planned this on like or Tuesday or Wednesday or some shit. So you know, and mind you, I'm a respectful young nigga. Like I'm not the type of nigga that's going like try and make a bitch fuck on the first link. Like that's kind of OD. Like I'm just me, you know. Like we can link and like be cool and like just have a good time. We don't gotta have no sexual relations on the first link. That's kind of insane. I'm not one of these other niggas. So you know, I wasn't thinking nothing going into the link. All right, but yeah, so we playing this shit out on like a Tuesday. Now Thursday comes by, right? A day before we're supposed to link up, bro. And like I ain't gonna lie, she called me on some like freak shit. Like she was talking crazy to a nigga. So I was like, oh word? That's what we on? So you know, I ain't gonna lie, that night I had to run to the store and buy some rubbers, bro. I had to go crazy. I had to, you feel me? I had to go buy some rubbers, man, at the little drug mart. I was finna go crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? That night I went to go grab the rubbers after she called me on some crazy shit. Because I knew I was finna I knew I was getting into. Like, I didn't know I was getting into, but, like, I knew type shit. You know what I mean? But I bought me the rubbers and shit. And then the fateful day came. Alright. And this is where shit just went down the fucking drain. This is just where shit went left, bro. Like, it was bad. Like, basically, I went over there, right? Mind you, I said that the bitch lives in like one of them like buildings with like residents and shit that like you know them young people residents that like people who don't have like nowhere to go and shit that like live on their own at a young age. You know what I'm saying? You all know what I'm talking about. I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. She lived in one of them shits, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. All her like neighbors and shit were like weirdos and like little freaky ass niggas, but like I didn't think nothing of it. So I pull up, right? She said to bring my ID to get in, because if she wanted to have visitors, she had to bring ID. Like, the visitor had to bring their ID and shit. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? Is this a club, my nigga? Like, the fuck? But whatever, I brought my ID. I ain't gonna lie, I low-key typed thought I was finna get robbed, because the bitch told me to bring my ID and shit, which led me to bring my wallet. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna get, like, robbed or some shit. But she didn't rob me or nothing. She's not, like, a criminal. I think. She could have been, I don't fucking know. But I'll pull up on her. I don't know if I said this earlier, but I told her on her I told you on her profile she looked kind of tall, like. And I linked up with her, and she was kind of tall. I'm not gonna lie, like. And I'm not a short nigga, bruh. I'm like 5'10", right? So I pull up on her. She's like an inch taller than me. This bitch like 6 foot. I'm like, damn. And like she disclosed this information to me, but like I called it cap. I was like, bitch, you're not being serious. You're not actually 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But nigga, who's calling me? Shut the fuck. My nigga, shut the fuck. Yo, what is this game? My nigga, alright, whatever. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, so yeah, she comes down to the lobby and she lets me in after I pull up. Mind you, I don't drive. I have my license, but I don't have a car to drive. So I had to Uber to this bitch. And it was kind of expensive. She lived like a town over from me. Like, it was type expensive. So I knew if I was going over there that I was leaving with some money. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't just going there over there for no reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not, I know, mind you, I'm not the nigga that, I'm not the type of nigga to put pressure on nobody on the first link, but, like, you feel me? Like, I spent a hefty bill on this shit, bro. And, like, the way she was talking to me the night before, like, I knew I was finna get into some shit. I had to. There's just no way. So I pull up on her, right? I get to the shit, get to the lobby, I'm waiting for her and shit. She had me waiting in the lobby for, like, 5 minutes, bro. Bro, this bitch came down to the lobby, and she was, like, an inch taller than me. And I was like, fuck. And, like, bro, she did not look at all the same that she did in her photos, bro. Like, it was, like, bad. Like, she had, like all type of acne and shit. And, like, I'm not judging niggas who have, like, hella acne and shit. You know, I'm blessed, so I don't really gotta deal with that. Like, my face is pretty clear. It's always been pretty clear. But, like, this bitch had a lot of acne going on and shit on her face. And she ain't had no makeup on, so I was like, bitch, are you serious? Like, you finna link with me and have me come over and you're not even finna look presentable? But it's whatever. She had a little hoodie on, joggers on. So I was like, okay, whatever, my nigga. Anyway, so I get to the bitch crib. We go up to her room. First of all, I had to give the nigga at the lobby my ID. Like, actually, like, that's when I knew I should have been like, bro, I don't feel safe in this environment. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. But you know, I thugged it out. Gave the nigga my ID, and I had to leave it at the nigga with the lobby. Like, I couldn't. She, like, it was in the like a thing where I give him the ID and he checks it. Nah, nigga, I had to give him my license, and he kept it until I was like leaving, type shit. Like, it was weird. So I was like, all right, whatever, nigga. But I ended up going up to her room and shit. We take the elevator up to her room, and she, you know, she had a bong in her room. So I was like, you know what? She doesn't look as good as she, like, does on her profile, but, like, fuck it. Like, maybe if I just, like, take a rip of her bong and shit, like, it might change things for me, you know? So I hit her bong and shit. Was kicking it, bumping music. Or we tried to bump music. This bitch speaker was, like, dog shit. Like, it didn't even work for real. Like, I tried to play a song and, like, you know what them songs? I was trying to play, like, a little rap song with, like, bass and shit, bro. This shit didn't have no type of bass. So I was like, bro, what the fuck? But yeah, we ended up smoking together and shit. I took a rip off her bong, and I ain't gonna lie, I got hella faded. Cause at this point in time, I wasn't really smoking that much. It was been like a minute since I smoked, like a month. So like, we were smoking and shit. And you know, I thought it would make things better. It would make the experience a little bit more enjoyable. And nigga, it did not at all. I'm not gonna lie. That shit. It just made shit worse. I started paying attention to like what she was saying like a lot more, and like, you know how bitches like be talking and it's just like you listen to them and it's just like, yo, this bitch is like really stupid. Like, she's just saying dumb shit, like bird brain shit, like, you know what I mean? She was saying a lot of that shit. Now mind you, I kind of saw a little like misogynistic. Look, I'm not misogynistic. There's a lot of dumbass people in the world. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, cause like, people are just fucking retarded. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how else to put it. People are just fucking stupid. But, you know, basically, she was just saying a lot of bird brain shit. And, like, I was high, so, like, I was trying. That was basically, it was like I tried not to laugh, bro. Basically, like, it was bad. I was trying not to laugh at the shit she was saying because I was fried. And, like, it was just a bad experience. And on top of everything, she looked hella, like, chopped. It was just like, bro, what the fuck am I doing here? Now, what's the like another red flag? The next red flag, bro, is like this bitch offered me. I don't drink at all. Okay, let me just make that clear. I don't drink at all. I don't drink. I just smoke. The bitch offered me like her fucking flask, her like pink sparkle flask, and she's like, yeah, I was just drinking alcohol out of this shit. You want to take a shot out of this flask or some shit? I was like, nigga, no. Fuck. I'm not getting diddled. I'm not getting P Diddy'd out here, bro. The bitch, I ain't gonna lie, the bitch tried to, I don't know what was in that flask, but I didn't sip it. I didn't want no parts of that, my nigga. You feel me? But yeah, she offered me a little drink and shit. I was like, okay. I was like, nah, I'm cool, you know. And so she drank it herself, and I was like, alright, bet. Now here's where shit gets like a little shaky, bruh. Like very shaky. I'm not gonna say a little. It got very shaky. So the bitch like had this bed, right? She had her bed, right? And she like plopped down on her shit. She's taller than me, right? And I didn't realize at the time, but like she's type big. Like she's a little big body. And like I'm a little big. Like I'm not big. I'm not big. I'm like what? Like 170, 5'10", 170. I'm not big, but like, you know, I could understand having a little pouch on your stomach and shit. But nah, this bitch was like actually big, and she was taller than me, bro. She could have killed me if she really wanted to, if she wanted to fight me on some crazy shit. But I'm not even gonna go there. So look, she plopped down on her bed, and the shit broke in front of me. Like her bed like caved in on her as she sat on it. And when she did that, I was like, nigga, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, she literally broke her bed in front of me and like laughed it off. And I ain't gonna lie, I laughed it off too with her because I was like, okay, okay. But like, it was one of them laughs where it's like, nigga, get me the fuck up out of here. I don't want to be here no more. This is kind of like insane. You know what I mean? So she broke her bed in front of me, right? And like, I was trying not to like, you know, let her know that I didn't want to be there. I was trying to act cool and cordial with her, but like, bro, when that point forward, I just didn't want to be there anymore. I wanted to leave. So I grabbed my phone. I'm like, I'm texting niggas to like, you know, code red, nigga, call me and get me the fuck up out this situation, cause it's GG's. I do not want to be there no more. And you know, I texted a bunch of niggas. I texted my cousin. I texted my homie Lamar. I don't even remember. I texted a bunch of niggas. But, you know, I texted them, and I knew that in the back of my mind. So, like, I just turned my phone off. And then when I felt uncomfortable, I was just going to go on my phone, call them niggas, and have them get me out of that situation. That was my plan. But I didn't want to do it too early because, you know, like, that's kind of disrespectful. Like, I didn't want to just pull up on her and then leave immediately. That looks a little, like, iffy. So I was kicking it with her still, right? No, so I'm like, in my head, I'm like, alright, like, let's cut on a movie or some shit. Because, you know, I didn't want to talk to her anymore because she's, like, stupid. So I was like, you know, like, let's just cut on a movie on some shit. Now, mind you, I'm high. So, like, I'm not really taking into account everything that's in her room. I looked around, bro. This bitch had, like, condoms, like, that weren't open, but, like, you know, she had, like, condoms out on her desk. And, like, they were the nasty joints, that, like, flavored ones, like, that smell a little crazy. Like, she had the flavored joints on her shit. I was like, bro, why does she have these out on her desk? And not ask her where the TV was. Because I was trying to put on a movie and shit. Because I wasn't trying to talk to her anymore. I was just trying to watch a movie and get the fuck up on. Bro, the bitch goes, yeah, I don't have a TV. I'm like, nigga, what? You don't got a TV? Now, mind you, I'm from the hood too, bro. So I know the struggle, but like, bro, you finna invite niggas over to your establishment and you don't got no TV, bro? Kinda crazy. So I was like, okay, the fuck are we gonna do then? She's like, you know, I could go ask my friend, my neighbor, for like her laptop. We could borrow it and watch a movie on there and shit. I was like, oh, all right, fuck it. So she left to go get her friend's laptop and shit so we could watch the movie. So as soon as she left the room, bro, I immediately go on my phone to check if niggas responded to me, to my emergency SOS message. No fucking responses, bro. Nobody. No one's responding. So I'm like, fuck. What do I do? I'm cooked. So I'm like, I'm panicking. So I texted my nigga Donk, my nigga Derek. Shout out Derek. That's my guy. He's from Jersey though. He's from the States. I'm from Toronto. So I don't know. I was just finna text him and be like, yo, can you like call me type shit to like get me up out of the situation? And like, you know what I mean? That nigga was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't help you. Because the nigga was at work. So I was like, fuck, bro. Now I'm really cooked. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I asked him for some advice. And the nigga was straight out. He was like, bro, just be honest with her, bro. Just tell her you don't really like fuck with her, find her attractive and shit. And just leave. Like, it's simple. I was like, bro, I looked at that message. And I was like, bro, nigga, that is the worst idea I've heard in my life. That shit was terrible. Like, why would I tell her that I'm not attracted to her? Like, you know how awkward that is? Like, it was gonna be, bruh. It was just gonna make it. I knew it was gonna make it hella awkward. But shit, that's the only idea I had. Like, I didn't know how I was gonna get up out of the situation. Cause mind you, this bitch was flirting with me OD. Like, she was trying to fuck me. Like, and I wanted no parts. Cause bro, like, she was looking crazy. She looked like an ogre on some shit. I hope she doesn't ever see this video. I'm gonna feel terrible. But fuck it. She won't know. She don't know my nigga. She'll never see this. But yeah. So anyways, my bro Donk was like, yo, just tell her that, you know, you're not really attracted to her type shit. I was like, nigga, whatever. I made that my last resort. So she comes back in the room with her laptop and shit. Mind you, this laptop is like missing like keys. Like it's like it's like sticky and shit. Like the screen kept shutting off and on. So we couldn't even really watch the movie. So I was like, okay, my nigga, like, fuck, like this is a really bad situation right now, and I didn't know what to do. So we chilling. We eventually cut off the movie because like, bro, the bitch's laptop wasn't working for real. So she's just chilling in her broken down bed, right? She had pants on before. She came back in the room with shorts on. And this is where shit got worse, bro. I said the bitch was big before, but I didn't really know how big she was until I seen her in shorts. And bro, she like, I don't have anything against fat people. Alright, mind you, I got fat friends. Chill out. It's not that, but like, I'm not attracted to those types of specimens. You feel what I'm saying? That's crazy. I might get banned on YouTube for saying this shit, but fuck it. But yeah, so she was big body, like, when she took off her shorts, and, like, I could really see it with my own two eyes. I was like, bro, this bitch is cooked. She's chopped. She's, like, big body. She's taller than me. I'm finna fucking ogre. I have to get out of here, bro. This is bad. This is, like, this is, like, code red, my nigga. I gotta go. So I hit up more niggas. All my friends. I hit them all up, bro. There's no responses from everybody. It just, the day I need niggas to text me back and call me and get me out of a situation, no one wanted to reply to me. So I was like, bro, I'm really finished. I'm gonna have to fuck this bitch. Nah, I knew I wasn't gonna fuck her, but like, you know, that's what I was thinking. Like, it was either I tell her I don't want any parts and hurt her feelings, or I pipe her. And I ain't gonna lie, I had to, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I straight up, I looked her in her eyes, bro. Cause, bro, what happened was, like, she was in her bed under the sheets, trying to get me to come into bed with her. Like, she put on her lipstick in front of me too, like her lip gloss in front of me too, she was trying to get right, like look good and shit. And I was just like, bro, I looked at her with disgust. Like, I was like, bro, I'm just not putting my penis in you. That's crazy. Like, I'm just not doing it, gang. It's just not gonna happen, bro. So she's in the bed, like trying to convince me to like get in the bed with her type shit. And I said her name. I was like, look, what did I give her a name? Alexis? I was like, yo, Alexis, look, I told her straight up, because the nigga Derek told me to, and no one else was responding. I couldn't get out of the situation. I originally wanted to have someone call me and like make it seem like I had to go somewhere, like it was urgent, but niggas did not want to respond to me. So I was like, fuck it, I'm finna just tell her I'm not attracted to her. The worst possible thing I could have done. Easily. So I was like, yo, Alexis, I'm not gonna lie, like, you cool peoples and shit, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really attracted to you type shit. And I ain't gonna lie, it was just quiet, like dead quiet in that bitch for like 2-3 minutes straight. Like, she didn't know what to say, I didn't know what to say neither. I don't know if she was mad, I don't know if she was sad, she wanted me to leave. So like 2 minutes go by, it's just dead quiet in the room and shit. So I'm like, do you want me to like leave, or like, what's going on? Like, is everything good? Like, you feel me? Like, I just felt like I had to be honest with you type shit. And she was like, oh no, you know, it's fine, you can stay. And then she just went back to being quiet. I'm like, nigga, huh? Like, the fuck is that? Like, she's telling me it's okay, it's fine. Like, she wants me to stay and shit. But like, she's not saying anything. Like, we're not like before we were having like a conversation. Like now she's just not saying shit. And on top of this all, like I'm fried. Like I don't know what to think. Like I was thinking like hella thoughts in my head, bro. It was just a very nerve-wracking experience. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought she was gonna kill me, honestly. Cause she was bigger than me, bro. She could have really done it to me if she wanted to. But you know, fucking. So yeah. I ended up telling her that I wasn't attractive to her, but she wanted me to stay with her, type shit. So I was like, okay, fine. I was like, in my head, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just cool out with her, you know, chill out with her for a bit, and then I'm gonna leave. So you know, I was just trying to make it not awkward, cause bro, it was just dead silent. Like it was so much tension in the air. So it was like, she was a black girl too. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this bitch edges. I don't know what came over me. I was fried. I was like, bro, fuck it. Let me do her edges. So I asked her. I was like, yo, you ever had a nigga do your edges? Do your hair type shit? She's like, no. So I was like, can I do your edges? On some nut shit. I don't know what the fuck came over me. But I asked her. I was like, yo, can I do your edges? And she was like, fuck it. So I ended up looking up a YouTube video tutorial with her. And we're just sitting there. She gave me the products. She made a toothbrush and shit to help her do her edges and shit. And I was just trying to do her edges, and it was the most awkward shit I've ever seen. I've ever been in. Like it was an awkward situation. Like it was just bad. It was quiet. The tutorial was going on in the background. I'm watching. I had a toothbrush in my hands. I had my fucking like my fingers on her fucking forehead trying to like do her edges. It was so bad, bro. The worst experience I ever had in my life, bro. Like the feeling I had in my stomach, like I had to go, bro. It was so terrible. But the video ended. I ain't gonna lie, I had the bitch looking even worse than she did when I fucking pulled up on her. Like, I made her look crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know why she let me do her edges. She was on some crazy shit. I made her look crazy. Like, I fucked up her hairline. I think, like, I don't know how the fuck that happened. But, yeah. So, the time comes. And she said, at first she told me that she's allowed to have visitors until, like, 10 p.m. 10, 11, 10:30, 11 p.m. or some shit. I pulled up on her at like 4 o'clock p.m. Like some shit like that. But bro, some nigga like a nigga just came banging on the door on some like police shit, like police raid shit. Like a nigga just came banging on the door, and he's like, in a deep ass voice, the nigga was like, "Oh yeah, your visitor has to leave. It's time for them to go." Type shit. I was like, "Nigga, what?" And I genuinely got scared. I thought we was finna like die. I thought I was finna get robbed, but. It was just the bodyguard or whoever the fuck it was telling me I had to fucking leave and like I overstayed my welcome and like the visitors had to leave and shit. And so I just grabbed my shit, you know, and got the fuck up on. And I ain't gonna lie, as soon as I got home, blocked her on everything except Snapchat. I don't know why I didn't block her on Snapchat, but I blocked her everywhere else. And I ain't gonna lie, the Uber there and back together was like altogether was like $50. And to a nigga, $50 to a nigga like me, that's a lot of bread, bro. Down the drain for nothing. And I bought the condoms too. It was yeah, bro. It was a bad experience, my nigga. And you know, ever since then, I said fuck the bitches. I just focused on myself now. Ain't nothing wrong with girls though. Like I would love to have like you know what I'm saying a nice little girl on some shit. That's cool and like actually is a girl of substance, but a nigga like me, bro, like I don't think I'm made for this shit. Like it really opened my eyes. Like I really had to look inwards. Like bro, maybe I'm just not meant to be in a relationship, man. You know what I mean? Like maybe it's just not for me, not in this stage of my life, bro. So until then, you know, I'm finna just focus on myself, make some money or some shit, make something of myself before I hop in a relationship. Cause bro, it's just yeah, it can get crazy out here. In these streets, bro. But yeah, man. I ended up leaving in the Uber, and that was the saddest Uber ride, like, back to my crib I've ever experienced, bro. Like, it was raining. Like, the day started off, it was sunny, but, like, it started raining and shit. The roads were slippery as hell, like, and I was just in the car. Like, I wasn't even listening to music. I was just like, bro, I really just wasted my time and money. And like like sanity on a bitch for no reason. And like, yeah, man, it was just bad, bro. Very bad experience, my nigga. You know. And then as soon as I got out the Uber, bro, I called up my dog Lamar, cause Lamar was the one nigga I texted. One of the niggas I texted to like help me get up out that situation, and he just seen the text, and I told him everything I'm telling y'all, and he just laughed at me, bro. I was just in the rain getting clowned on by my nigga for getting catfished. It was just bad, bro. It was like a L, bro. It was such a L day, bro. But yeah, got home, blocked that bitch on all social media, and she never heard from me again. You know. It's kind of fucked up, but I didn't give her no closure. Like, I didn't, like, I mean, she should have known she was getting blocked after that shit, to be honest. Like, I was trying to hide my, like, true intentions. Like, you know, I wasn't trying to let her know that I found her fucking disgusting. But, like, she could tell. I know she could tell. Because, yeah. And that's not even half of it, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit I left out about her. Because it's just too explicit for YouTube and shit, but that bitch was nasty, bro. No cap. But yeah, man. Young nigga got catfished out here, bro. This video is 31 minutes. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I'm gonna upload this. Hopefully I get this bitch out by tonight, but yeah. I don't know. Hopefully I can upload this shit expeditiously. I don't even know if that's a word for real. But anyways, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all boys take care of yourself. Y'all take it easy out here in these streets, man. And yeah, man. It's been your boy. I'm out here.